Alright guys, it's Honey Jefe here. Out here at the cow pasture. And kind of using this camera to see like what's directly in front of me. Alright. I'm out here to try to I just never thought that I'd see cows doing that. All right. I brought 3 supers with me. Let me see. I need to check the nuc box, that Pro Nuc right there. I'm hoping it's ready to expand into a normal deep brood box. The number 1 was a split. It got moved into a box. And number 3 and 4 are the same thing. There's a couple of empty boxes on there, as well as the empty nuc boxes on top, turned on its side. All right, there's a few empty tops or bottoms, and then the next hive is the double deep white hive there. I'm gonna check that one first to see if it's ready for a super. I did not check that last time I was here. I checked all these other boxes that don't have supers, and the only one that was ready for a super was the one right next to it. So I never even looked at this one. And this was about a week ago, maybe a little bit longer. And so I'm hoping that I can find 3 boxes, 3 hives that are ready for a super. We got some bottoms there. So I probably have some extra bottoms. Let's see if I've only got 1 nuc that would be going into a box, and I've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottoms. Okay, so I can take a few of those back and use those in other places. All right. You see that hive right there doesn't have a feeder on it. That's because I got a super. All the other ones got feeders. They all look like they're pretty much. One's empty. One is almost full. They're all at least 50% empty, so that's good. That means they're using something. These hives look good right here. All right, I'm gonna drive around the back here. And the landowner's truck looks just like mine. So these cows are probably thinking I'm bringing them food. Oh. I don't want to be mean to the cows, but I don't want to startle them. I want them to get out of the way so I can do my job. And I am just a guest here. This is their home. Also don't want them coming up to me. So I typically park my truck up here a little bit. And on the way up here, there's a few cows that could have easily been run over, not by me, because I don't, so they're laying, but man, even the big cows, they can lay down in this grass, and you won't see them until you come up on them. I saw a few laying down. You know, and sometimes they don't move. So, look in the reflection there. This cow's coming up to see me. Little younger cows. Still with his mama. It's beautiful out here. Look at the clouds. All right, so that's my little game plan. Let me get everything ready, and I will just shoot. I'm probably not going to try to show as much detail, because I want to try to work through it pretty quick. Like I said, I'm hoping I can get 3 those honey supers on. That gets a few boxes out of my house, out of my driveway. Look at that cow, look at my truck. And I got my fridge. Got a little bit more room in the fridge now, because I've taken about 30 frames out. You know, when I freeze them, I'll store the ones that have nectar and honey that, you know, I didn't harvest from last year, and I'll put it in the refrigerator after I freeze them. I'll just put them back on, let the bees work it. All right, I gotta get to work. I'm rambling on. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.